Charlie Hunnam, the acclaimed English actor known for his intense and versatile performances across a wide range of films and television series, has openly shared his personal philosophy regarding criticism and feedback in the entertainment industry. In a recent candid conversation, he delved into the reasons behind his long-standing choice to completely steer clear of reading reviews, a decision that has shaped how he approaches his craft and maintains his mental well-being in a highly scrutinized profession. This revelation came during an interaction where he reflected on his extensive career, spanning over 2.5 decades, highlighting the lessons learned from both triumphs and setbacks. Hunnam emphasized that he has made a conscious effort to avoid engaging with any form of critical analysis or public opinion for many years. This isn't a recent development but rather a strategy he adopted early on in his professional journey. He described it as a trick he learned to protect himself from the potential emotional toll that negative feedback can impose on an artist. With a career that began in his late teens, Hunnam has navigated the ups and downs of Hollywood, from breakout roles to more challenging projects, and he credits this boundary setting as a key factor in his longevity and focus. By not reading reviews, he avoids the distraction and self-doubt that can arise from external judgments, allowing him to stay true to his artistic vision and personal satisfaction in his work. The pivotal moment that solidified this approach for Hunnam was tied to one of his earlier films, a 2005 crime drama centered around the gritty world of football hooliganism in the United Kingdom. Titled Green Street Hooligans, the movie explored themes of violence, loyalty, and identity within the subculture of soccer fans, drawing from real-life inspirations and delivering a raw portrayal of street-level conflicts. Hunnam starred in a leading role, immersing himself in the character's psyche to bring authenticity to the screen. Despite the film's eventual success in building a dedicated cult following, fans who appreciated its unflinching depiction of camaraderie and chaos, the initial reception from critics was far from favorable. Reviewers at the time were particularly harsh in their assessments of Hunnam's performance, critiquing elements like his accent, emotional depth, or overall execution in ways that felt personal and dismissive. This experience served as a wake-up call for the actor. He recounted how the unkind words from critics left a lasting impression, prompting him to reassess his relationship with feedback. "Alright, okay. I don't need to go through this again," he thought at the time, deciding that subjecting himself to such scrutiny was unnecessary and potentially harmful. Instead of letting it derail his passion, Hunnam used it as motivation to refine his skills independently, focusing on internal growth rather than external validation. This mindset shift allowed him to continue pursuing roles that challenged him, without the constant worry of how they would be perceived by the press or audiences. It's a testament to his resilience, as he transformed what could have been a discouraging episode into an empowering life lesson. Over the years, Hunnam's career has flourished despite, or perhaps because of, this detachment from reviews. He has taken on a diverse array of characters, from action heroes to complex anti-heroes, showcasing his range in projects like Sons of Anarchy, where he played the brooding Jax Teller for 7 seasons, earning widespread acclaim from fans even if critics had mixed opinions. His filmography includes high-profile work such as Pacific Rim, directed by Guillermo del Toro, where he portrayed a Jaeger pilot in a sci-fi spectacle, and The Lost City of Z, a historical adventure that delved into exploration and obsession. Each role demonstrates his commitment to storytelling, prioritizing the narrative and his co-stars over the noise of public discourse. More recently, Hunnam's portrayal of Ed Gein in the 3rd season of the anthology series, Monster, exemplifies his dedication to transformative performances. Ed Gein, a real-life figure infamous for his gruesome crimes as a murderer and body snatcher in mid-20th century America, presented a daunting challenge. Hunnam had to delve into the darkest aspects of human psychology, researching the historical context of Gein's actions, which inspired iconic horror figures like Norman Bates in Psycho and Leatherface in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. To embody this character, Hunnam likely underwent extensive preparation, including studying forensic psychology, consulting with experts on criminal behavior, and physically altering his appearance to match Gein's unassuming yet eerie demeanor. The role required a delicate balance of portraying Gein's quiet exterior while hinting at the underlying madness, a task that demanded emotional vulnerability and precision. The series itself, Monster, the Ed Gein story, part of a broader anthology that examines notorious criminals, aimed to provide a biographical lens on Gein's life, from his troubled upbringing on a remote Wisconsin farm to the shocking discoveries that led to his arrest in 1957. Hunnam's interpretation brought nuance to a figure often reduced to sensational headlines, exploring themes of isolation, maternal influence, and the blurred lines between reality and delusion. His performance captured the eerie normalcy of Gaines's daily life juxtaposed with his macabre hobbies, such as crafting items from human remains, which horrified the nation and influenced popular culture profoundly. This commitment to such a role, despite its potential for controversy, underscores why Hunnam avoids reviews. He trusts his instincts and the collaborative process with directors and writers. The nomination he received for this performance in a prestigious category for Best Actor in a Limited Series or Television Movie further validates his approach. It recognizes not just the technical skill but the bravery in tackling uncomfortable subjects. Awards like this serve as occasional affirmations, but Hunnam doesn't rely on them. His satisfaction comes from the work itself. Looking broader, Hunnam's philosophy on reviews reflects a common dilemma in the arts. Many actors, musicians, and creators grapple with the double-edged sword of criticism. It can offer constructive insights but often veers into subjectivity or outright negativity. In an era of social media where opinions are amplified instantaneously, protecting one's mental health is crucial. Hunnam joins a lineage of performers like Meryl Streep or Daniel Day-Lewis, who have expressed similar sentiments about distancing themselves from critiques to preserve their creative purity. For aspiring actors, Hunnam's story offers valuable advice. Starting young, he faced the pressures of fame and scrutiny head-on, learning to compartmentalize. His early experiences in British television, such as his role in Queer as Folk, exposed him to bold storytelling and diverse representations, setting the stage for his Hollywood transition. By the time he tackled Green Street Hooligans, he was honing his craft in international cinema, blending American and British influences.